You know, when you think of good, short-lived cartoons, what do you think about? Motor City, Spectacular Spider-Man, Wolverine and the X-Men. But that's a recent, apparently, and actually they had a strong following here, but there were more at the time, of course. This one here, this had a thumbnail for Gargoyles, which means I immediately had to watch it and react to it, because this is Watch Mojo's top 10 short-lived kids cartoons that gained a cult following. Am I supposed to believe that Gargoyles didn't have a massive following while that show was airing on TV? I mean, I'm pretty sure. Okay, if I remember right, I think people mentioned that it shared the same time slot as Batman the Animated Series on Cartoon Network, but I'm really supposed to believe that Gargoyles did not have a massive following. That does not make any sense to me. Anyhow, we got here the list, so let's take a look.
These are the cartoons that stayed with us long after they finished airing.
Biker Mice from Mars.
What you got is bad breath. You been eating onions again, huh?
He's wearing a helmet. Dave the Barbarian?
We're counting down
Earthworm Jim.
Short-lived cartoon kid shows that gained a cult
Bring that back!
I think it worked.
Yeah, like it. Oh yeah, no, please don't. I thought that video was a thing.
It definitely worked. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about.
Bring me back, Gargoyles, and have it so Lisa and Garliath have a kid.
Too quickly, but still maintain.
Whoa, the very Zim, Mighty Ducks, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Show me your power again, just one more time, please. Oh, groovy! You're the best sidekick yet. Turns his eyelids inside out, boy. It's a gift.
What?
Number 10. The Pirates of Dark Water.
The alien world of Mer is being devoured by...
Okay, the last
wildly original Hanna-Barbera show started off as a
Hanna-Barbera, really wow.
being elevated to a full commitment. Unfortunately, it only lasted 21 episodes before it was canceled.
Never heard of it until the last
prince on the island planet of Mer.
Reaction video I did for Watch Mojo.
For the network executives in charge. That being said, we loved it as kids, and the show has a strong fan base still going today. We could easily see the adventures of Ren and his crew reimagined for audiences today. Aliens plus pirates? Count us in.
I mean, yeah, and with how they just rehash everything, why not?
Pretty nice marksmanship, eh, Niddler?
You could have skewered me.
Number 9. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
If it weren't for mutual cooperation, I'd never have come to the city and the sea in the first place.
And my caddy wouldn't have a scratch on it right now.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was a show ahead of its time. Or was it behind its time? These phrases get confusing.
I don't even know.
Depicted a world full of dinosaurs and
again, never heard this show until afterwards.
The show's hero Jack leads a group of Cadillac-driving freedom fighters against the corrupt government.
Cadillac-driving freedom fighters.
Its fair share of fans. But the political-based series had a hard time finding its footing among Saturday morning cartoons. The show only produced 13 episodes before the decision was made to pull the plug.
I don't suppose you'll ever let me drive one of your cars again.
One of your cars?
I guess so.
You will?
Sure. If we ever enter a demolition derby.
Number 8, Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah, I had never heard of this series until, like, I don't know. I think a Nostalgia Critic episode.
Bros. And your bike.
Lasting 3 seasons.
I may have seen a toy or two on Toys R Us, but
probably why so many kids who grew up watching it still remember it today. The story of 3 alien mice who escape their war-torn home of Mars and come to protect planet Earth from a variety of dangers. The series is remembered for its stylish tone and the outrageous main villain, Lawrence Limburger.
Lawrence Limburger. Video games!
And even received the reboot treatment around 2006.
Wait, what?
Wasn't quite able to stick around. The show is still fondly remembered by many fans.
I had never heard about that. A reboot series? I don't know.
Somebody's look a lot like Plutarchians.
Number 7.
Plutarchian.
Earthworm Jim.
Let us find the princess.
Yeah.
We could search the entire swamp.
Look, I know I've seen this show.
That huge evil tower with the high-pitched screams coming from it.
Yep. I know I've seen the show.
The year before.
But I can't recall, like, much at all.
You guessed it, Jim.
Earthworm
with
Jim.
his advanced suit giving him extraordinary abilities. Earthworm Jim, voiced by the legendary Dan Castellaneta, fought off enemies like the Lord of Nightmares and the Archbug, saving the world for 23 episodes of adventures before the series was canceled. The franchise was able to live on through several
WB, yeah, it was on WB. Damn.
Died off.
Well, it was like late in WB, something like that. Like, oh no, very early morning. I mean.
Down the line.
Groovy.
Number 6, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, Sam, don't you call me a fool, 'cause baby, you know that I'm way past cool.
Again, saw this, but been so long. I remember Sonic Underground better.
Alternative. Sonic
I think that was catchy as hell.
A dystopian alien planet where Sonic leads a resistance against the planet's ruler, Dr. Robotnik. The show is more mature
Sonic
than you might
SAT AM.
first expect, which may be why it only lasted 26 episodes. Fortunately,
Of course,
unlike many
yes,
cartoons of the
because,
era,
you
the
know,
show was given a
too
satisfying
mature
series
for the
finale
dumb
that saw
audience.
Sonic and his allies defeat Robotnik's forces, albeit with one cliffhanger. Fans remember this series for being head and shoulders above most other Sonic cartoons.
Oh, here we go. The ending. Og.
Now, it's my turn.
And
Number 5,
the
Mighty Ducks.
Metal Sonic. Gotta be Metal Sonic. I actually watched this show and I enjoyed it.
Inspired by the popular series of Disney live-action hockey films, this cartoon told the story of a team of hockey playing
It made no it was
from an
stupid,
alternate universe. On paper,
but
it's absolutely absurd.
yeah,
But it
I
works.
liked it.
It's a fun
I enjoyed
cartoon
it.
That was taken from us too soon, lasting for only one 26-episode season. Its villains
It
were
had-
wildly
oh boy,
imaginative,
yeah.
and the voice acting from the entire series.
Oh,
was
Tim
memorable,
Curry and
being
Tony
populated by
Ye,
some of the best
bad
voice
guys,
actors
yes.
of the decade. This was an extremely well-made cartoon that had an inventive and unique premise. It really is a shame we didn't get more of it.
Where's the raptor?
More to the
The
point.
Mighty Frog.
Where
The first
are we?
episode.
Number
First, second
4,
episode.
SWAT Cats.
SWAT
The
Cats!
Radical Squadron.
Jesus! Yes, bring this one back!
SWAT Cats, The Radical Squadron was another in a long line of 90s cartoons starring anthropomorphic animals who worked normal jobs by day and fought crime at night. It
Yeah.
was, however, an excellent one. The real
Yeah, I mean, they took
tragedy
it
of SWAT Cats
seriously.
was that it was
There were
canceled
people,
only
just
because it was perceived
anthropomorphic
as too
cats, but they were
violent. Its fan base remained strong even though the show was canceled. And in 2015, the show's
Because it was
creators
fire.
started a crowdfunding
Yeah.
campaign to revive the series. It received enough funding to get the project off the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's
getting us
right.
Also hyped for SWAT Cats Revolution.
SWAT. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I forgot about that. They announced that. When's it coming out? Give me the trailer.
Mighty Max.
Again, heard of this? Never seen an episode.
This animated series depicted the adventures of a young boy named Max, who is granted a hat that gives him portal hopping powers. This series lasted for 40 episodes, but had the potential to go for many more. And many
A
older
hat
fans
that
now are left
makes
wondering why it
okay.
didn't.
I guess I blew a fuse or something.
The journey of Max, his mentor Virgil, and his bodyguard Norman gave us some of the most engaging storytelling and action in cartoons at the time. And the primary villain Skullmaster was even voiced by Tim Curry. To this
Okay,
day,
wow.
the show isn't even easily
That's
available
just wow.
digitally or
Tim
through
Curry,
physical
like,
media.
hey, like the Mighty Ducks.
You fool! You can't save the world!
I can die trying!
I can die trying.
Number 2, Gargoyles.
Dun 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 dun. Ah! Dun 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 dun
Starting from the theme's opening notes,
dun.
this gothic action
Oh.
adventure tale had us gripped. Taking a page from Batman.
Okay, I gotta. Oh, yes! The third season could be, besides for the episode, because it was actually written by Greg Weisman. The third season could just be forgotten. But seriously, he never planned. Greg Weisman said that it's never gonna happen, but make it happen. Goliath and Elisa sire a child. No technology, no magic, no magic tech, whatever just happened. And the freaking people from Star Trek, Klingons and humans and Vulcans and humans, if they could have like hybrid children, why not here? You got half the cast of Star Trek here, and at least Gargoyle and human come from the same planet. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving on. Oh.
Batman the Animated Series, Gargoyles used its dark atmosphere and setting along with three-dimensional characters to weave a surprisingly deep story within this Disney cartoon,
I hate the
drawing
humans
inspiration from
more.
Shakespeare and
Like,
other classical sources.
boy, yes, Shakespeare.
You and I are one,
It's like,
now and forever.
the whole premise is like these are actual Shakespeare characters, but like true Shakespeare characters. I mean,
and Jordan Peele reportedly pitching an idea for a feature-length movie to Disney.
oh,
We'll get to see the Get Out director's take on this awesome potential franchise.
beware of them. Be a
Quarrymen have spread their
Quarrymen.
bigotry across this island like a virus.
Enough. Time to head home.
Before we
Quarrymen.
unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like, wow, it's like an archive in the deepest recesses of my mind has just been opened for the first time in I don't know how long, with freaking moths and dust and little spiders coming out of it as I remember this show. I have seen it, but
That's us. Changing to the canines who tries to cut cars and jets. Coming through. And what the hell's he?
Dave the Barbarian, I've seen that Disney.
I keep wondering, why am I here? What is my purpose in life?
It sounds like you're suffering from what we healers call nothing.
Nothing. Oh, damn, this. Again, never heard this one.
Number one,
Invader Zim.
No invader has ever been so very small. You're very small, Zim.
Really?
You're a tiny thing.
But Invader's blood marches through my veins like giant radioactive rubber pants.
The adventures of Zim, Gur, Dib, and Gaz made such a strong impact despite their short run.
Oh yeah, Food Cordia.
Out its own recognizable pop culture niche in the years since its
What
cancellation.
are you supposed to be exiled to?
Fucking strange, and that's why a subset of kids absolutely loved it.
Oh
The
boy,
show's
yeah.
unique animation style and dark sense of humor made it a departure
Yeah, it's
from
all food.
Nickelodeon's
Yeah,
ordinary
we're sticking to
programming.
food. Oh yeah.
You're alive?
Yes.
So very alive.
You should have sent into a world of broken glass.
Maintaining wild popularity even over a decade after its cancellation, Nickelodeon decided to revive
Just
the
like
show
him
as
junk.
a TV movie entitled Invader Zim: Enter the
Bruh.
Corpus. Hey, if we're lucky, maybe we'll even get some more Zim after that.
It is good to be back.
When was that movie coming out? Where's the movie? Where's the movie coming out?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch.
Cartoons that were canceled for and it got the Futurama got canceled how many times before coming back, and Kim Possible's getting a live action movie. But oh wow, just Biker Mice from Mars, Cadillac and Dinosaurs. Really? Where's the following here? Frankly, I'm most surprised that of Mighty Ducks here, because I remember enjoying the show, but thinking back at it now, it's like, what was I? I mean, I could still sit down and enjoy it. It's just a stupid ride, no problem. But also, SWAT. The reason why SWAT catch canceled because it was too violent. Jesus Christ. Yes. Oh, and I think was one of the complaints also the fact that the cops are using guns, like legitimate shell firing guns. Because yes, they do. We saw one. I remember one scene where Barrow was firing a gun at some sort of monster or robot, and we could see the shells coming out of the pistol. But the cops are using guns against, like, violence. We're dealing with a bunch of people who want to destroy the world. What do you think? What have you been watching? Seriously, what do you think this is? The 20s or 40s? So, boy, yeah. So many memories. But yeah, SWAT Cats, I forgot about the revolution part. They're making a, I hope so. I mean, there has been nothing really. Is there a trailer or something like that? Anything at all? Like some artwork disclosed? I'd like to see something of that. And of course, we've got Gargoy. I got a statue of Goliath right there. It's not even anatomically correct to Goliath. Like, he's got 5 fingers instead of the 4 he should have, and the toes and everything. It's just, but it's beautiful. I'm glad I got it. It was a Christmas present, birthday present, so I'm happy for it. Now I just need the right room to, like, just display it in all its incredibly ferocious beauty. Invader Zim, though, I think I may have heard it's getting a movie, but wow. But it makes sense. I mean, Hey Arnold had a movie that finally ended everything and answered the question of where the parents were. So, yes, that was beautiful at Thanksgiving. I still remember the time I was in the hotel room and I went to my knees when Helga and Arnold finally came. Like, yes! But Invader Zim, that is a conclusion. It isn't a conclusion, or, well, not a conclusion, but it's something that feels like that. I kind of want the Dib to realize, yeah, there's no invasion fleet coming. Because the fact is, Zim's a screw up. They just want to get rid of him. I mean, yeah, stop Zim whenever we try something big and crazy, sure. But don't fret about an oncoming invasion by Zim's people. Not gonna happen. Of course, we need more gas. We gotta have more gas. Kemi, come on. But there's so much. But other shows here, like Mighty Max, again, I've heard that so many times, but never saw it. I kind of surprised the Mummy Returns never made it in this thing, like from the based on the movie. Earthworm Jim. I've seen people play the video game, but I don't think I've ever played the video game. And I saw that video game cartridge out in the shelves of Blockbuster all the time. Oh boy, but Sonic Sat AM, yeah, that would have been great. I mean, I love Sonic X. I love Sonic X and stuff like that. Have not seen Sonic Boom. I heard it's okay, but just don't like what they did in some cases. Like, they made Knuckles kind of dumb. It's like, really? Yeah, well, so everyone, thank you all for watching. As always, comment down below what you all thought. What kids cartoon do you remember as a kid that you probably know has still has a strong following here? I'm also surprised here. Does Cowboys of Mombasa have a cult following? Just asking. Like and subscribe for more videos. Until the next one, this is Mecha-san logging out.